So I'm smoking some Yataghan. Hopefully I'm saying it right. Yataghan. Yataghan. Strength 3, flavor 1, taste 4. Big try. Can you hear the rain? Welcome to winter. But it's still warm. Mid-October. I like matches so much better than the lighter. I was out, went to the store last night and picked some up. So I'm restocked. So this is, again, from Gauntley's in Nottingham. You know, I really, the internet has to be killing brick and mortar tobacco shops. Unless you can offer something unique, you know, whether that's a place to smoke, which is getting more difficult to do with smoking regulations, or your own blends, which Gauntley's is really doing. Glenn is just like, and you are my hero as far as interesting mixes, interesting blends, and not just aromatics. You know, and when they are aromatic, they're not like pour in the liquid flavoring, you know. It's a lot of dry stuff, which is very interesting. Interesting mixtures like yesterday, Spiced Turk. I should smoke and not talk, I guess. Was, what do you say? Sweet rose, cinnamon, and nutmeg. I mean, it's a greater one. I couldn't taste it. It was a pleasant smoke, and not a gloppy smoke, you know, like a lot of aromatics are. I just can never taste the aromatic topping, really. So, that's probably just me. Maybe it's defective taste buds or lack of sophistication, likely, or I want my matches, or I don't know, I'm a redneck. Who knows? Anyway, I'm liking this. This blend of Virginia's, Turkish, and a touch of Kentucky. Now, Kentucky, I'm thinking that has to be burley, right? I mean, it could be Virginia, but yeah, I'm thinking it's burley. Correct me if I'm wrong, Glenn. I may actually email you about that. This English blend with no Perique or Latakia was used for the 2011 Slow Smoking Championships at the September Nottingham Pipe Club meeting. Was that great? Thank you, Glenn, for encouraging that. I mean, that's another thing a tobacco shop can do is encourage a loyal following and provide some activities. Just a place to do it, just a place to get together. I mean, that's what we're doing, right? Yeah. So, I think that's something a smoke shop can do. This was non-aromatic. I like it. It's upper mid baritone, not a whole lot of bass, not a whole lot of edgy treble notes. It's just kind of, that's nice. There's a roundness on your tongue that's nice, kind of a warmth. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Has the usual, kind of, not usual, but a rich, that mid-tone, mid-baritone is kind of earthy, kind of barky, tree bark, leafy, woodsy, with hints of dirt, which is good. I agree, it's complex. Not overly rich or powerful. Would make a great stepping stone tobacco from Aromatics and Virginia blends towards the traditional English blend. It's true, without being dominated by Latakia, which a lot of them are. Not a bad thing necessarily. I think these packages too, you know, the bags of tobacco. Let's see, this one says, smoking clogs the arteries and causes heart attacks and strokes, in big red letters, with a picture of a surgery going on, implying that it's repairing the damage caused by smoking. This one's my favorite though. Smoking can cause a slow and painful death. And there's a picture of this guy with a mustache and this big cancerous goiter tumor on his neck. Ah! Stuff of nightmares. Okay. Doesn't dissuade me from smoking. It's kind of humorous, really. It's so over the top. This pipe, kind of interesting. Again, a vintage unknown eBay pipe. I picked it up as part of, again, a set of pipes early in my collecting. It's Meershaum. You wouldn't know it to look at it, really. It's kind of small for me. I wish it was bigger. But nice poker with a military mount. Nice shape. I like it. Thompson. That's the only nomenclature. Put on my vinyl bit. That just gives it something to chew, something to hang on to. I guess if I grew up, you know, always holding a pipe, always having to hold it, I'd get used to that, I guess. But it's not my style. I like to be doing stuff while I'm smoking. That frees your hands up. That's just good. Yeah, I got my bill. I think the complete listing of charges, although one never knows for sure. I'll have to look it over in more detail when I have time. For my appendectomy. Which went just smoother than anybody has a right to expect a surgery to go, frankly. I mean, I'm in the 99th percentile of easy surgeries, really. That was about as easy as I guess. So thank you for the good wishes, but you know, I'm basically strong as an ox, and you know, it didn't stop me at all. Anyway, this is the US of A, the land of no health care. Well, not true. Lots of private health care, and excellent private health care. But expensive. So I have good insurance through my employer. Where they actually pay the entire premium. So I have nothing out of pocket every month for my insurance. Wow, it's awesome. And it's good insurance. Dental, vision. So still though, I mean the total listing on that charge sum was a little over $19,000 US for an appendectomy. my portion, my out-of-pocket portion, is about a little over $1,900. So almost $2,000. So, ouch. But pleased, very pleased with the insurance. And you just like hand them your insurance card and your driver's license for ID. Bingo, off to the races you go. So it's well set up that way. Spendy though. And that's a national debate and ongoing, and I really don't want to get into it, but I just thought I'd share that. It was kind of on my mind. You know, should we have subsidized health care? What do you expect your government to do for you, etc., etc. Those are long, great pipe smoking discussions, but not ones I want to get into right now. Because I'm just smoking this from Alan George. Thank you again, Alan. God dang it. I'm wondering how I can somehow repay the favor and the kindness. If you guys have any good ideas, let me know, you know, in a comment. You know, how do you, I mean, send them tobacco, I guess, but that can actually be kind of tough to do. I'd be happy to do it. Or, I don't know. Yeah, let me know. So I'm getting a late start to work today. My head in though pretty quick here. I like these rainy days, rainy gray days for working when you're indoors. When you're outdoors, it's not so good. But it's still really warm, so that's good. I'm in the garden shed here. See, I'm talking too much. I'm not smoking. I never have gotten used to using a tamper. I don't know. I don't mind the smell of tobacco and stuff on my fingers or in my mustache. Doesn't bother me. Kind of like it, actually. You know, I don't really notice a difference with the Meershaum. I have like 3 Meershaum pipes out of my whole collection, so I'm not really that into Meershaum. They just sort of have come to me, or I don't know, got them somehow. And they're neat. Oftentimes, especially the Turkish ones that are carved. I mean, if you like figural pipes, those are really neat. You know, everything from like people having sex on your pipe to a Greek myth encapsulated in what's happening on your, you know, I mean, it's quite amazing as art. Personally, I'm not into figural pipes. I've had chances to buy a lot of carved briar pipes, and they were kind of popular for a while in the 50s from the ads I saw. You know, a horse head, or a dog's head, or a guy fly fishing, or, you know, whatever. Each their own. To me, I don't know, I just like the look of a pipe without it having to try to be something else. But I appreciate the art of the carved pipes. Yeah, that's good. It is complex. There's a lot going on there, flavor-wise. That's a good one. Yataghan's a good one. I always like to try those non-aromatics that are different, you know. I think it's more difficult to come up with an interesting non-aromatic blend than just to, you know, do the chemistry class mixture of the flavorings. Plus those flavored aromatics often use burley, god dang it, as their base, which doesn't agree with me. Yeah, this is good. If you have a chance, if you're in the UK, I think I heard that Glenn was not shipping to the US or outside the UK maybe, or outside the EU probably. So you are out of luck. All you New World people. But if you're in the UK and you get up through Nottingham, totally worth a visit. And I would have loved to hang out for the Nottingham Pipe Club meeting, to attend one of those. That would be really fun. I mean, what better way to meet people you would never otherwise meet and socialize sitting around smoking? Oh, god dang, it's awesome. Wow, yeah, that's good. You know, it looks like kind of a tiny pipe, but that's really a average mid-sized pipe. I mean, it got a BR and a poker about this size too, but it's pretty deep, and it works nice. I like the military mount. I don't know why. I kind of like just the whole idea of that. I like the history of it. I like the way it looks. Yeah. Getting near the bottom of the bowl, sucking in a little bit of leaf. A lot of free hands, you know, just have essentially a military mount. Yeah, it's nice. Good pipe smoking weather. The good rain. Okay. Later.